So this is visually I'm with Markus Manner on YouTube, Paul. So now we discuss about conversation about vocal using harmonizer, all the stuff. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well here in Sweden. It's been raining like hell here.
Yeah,
It's okay. We have so hot weather, and I don't have to go and water the lawn because it's rain, so it's been handled for me.
raining. Okay, that's fine. From Quebec, we have something a little bit windy, but the temperature is fine. No sweaty, but okay.
No,
So
it allows for a good studio climate to be able to sit inside. Have your computers on and your guitar not getting sweaty when you play it. It's awesome.
so
Yeah. So yes, I had some issues with vocals and mixing of vocals to get them,
yeah,
sit neatly in the middle there. I kind of felt that the vocals were kind of like a karaoke version that you had a recorded track and then you put on the vocals and they didn't belong there.
okay.
Kind of felt, but this, of course, thanks to you, was handled very quickly and easily. I'd say also.
So for this app, I will show you viewers what I did. Let's check it out.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's why people
Back effect.
sound all the same nowadays because they mic the same speaker,
Yeah,
same way.
same oversized meta.
In the 80s, they put a mic in front of the amp on a certain distance, leaving the room just like a practice room or more live if you were in front of this is what they did in the 80s, and that's what this was, so
Yeah.
raw and so unique, and that's the way that
Kind of like
the
this.
injustice fall that was made. The injustice fall tone was made on that a certain microphone, maybe a dynamic microphone in front of a certain from the feet, maybe mixed with another one, but this is the secret of the, say in Quebec, the secret of the caramel secret.
I think
that
it's boring because I like to try things that are not maybe expected that you would try.
uh,
Why not? I mean, see what happens. See, try it out and see. It can only sound bad, but then you change it. I mean, it's not something that will
yeah.
you won't die. 3,000.
So the sound,
Which
not of that's why this issue. Not of the sound is too much direct on your ear. So the guy issued that, okay, it's too harsh. I got to put some EQ correction on that. Oh, this and make me fun of it.
Wonder if it was correct.
So they put the direct mic king of Vintage 30, and they put some complex EQ curve on it just to correct some shit on it. That where in the 80s we don't have to fuck with this. We have to put a mic in the front, get the room
Yeah.
ambient, and that's all.
That mill.
Sometimes I work out in the morning with it in my head, your farmer, na 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 na.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The only thing about those vocals that I've felt, happy about, it was the transition from, the clean to the just distorted vocals.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, that's started.
was
You started with a raw vocal. That sounds like
and then went
that.
to
Remember me? That the sound of cold chamber singer.
oh, Des Farfara or I think, yeah.
I don't remember his
And
name.
who does? He has a name at least, that we can be sure of. Okay, scan VST plugins.
Yeah.
All the Macs too. You get really. They have some really good even synth, soft synths. They have some really good ones included. I don't think there's such a big file either. I can check how big the installation file is for it. It's 7.2 gigs though, but
7.2 gigs. This is not double.
7.2, right?
The slab double X, but if you right click on it, it's say 3.1, updated to 3.2 just today, before our conversation there. No, if you open the plugin in your DAW,
Oh yeah, yeah.
okay, and you right click and click about next.
Was it called Slapback RX or
Slapback WRX.
or?
Slapback WRX. Only slip trick to Slapback WRX. Okay, if you
Let's see. Right click
right click.
about. This is version 3.2. So
That's the right. That's a good version. This is the latest update. I just changed the modulation to more triangular modulation rather than sine wave.
Oh yeah.
So this is less sloppy on the panning.
Yeah, now I got the doubler effect. And now let's put on the emonizer, then I will make
Yeah.
me emo.
So I'll show you the setting harmonizer I use for my vocal.
Yeah. I have to find that plugin there. Wolfgang Krumme.
Wolfgang Krumme, well, yeah. This,
Yeah, he's not as famous as you are though.
I did nice plugin. So we use another of this plugin. It's called V Dimension. This is a reproduction of Dimension D.
Oh, here it is.
Oh,
yay!
yeah, I got it. Okay, so let me see that closer. So my recipe is there. You put the spectrum to max treble.
Oh, it's
And then the stereo, you leave it. You can put the stereo a little bit more larger if you want, to max. Leave the mix at 50% like that. The latency to max, and detune you can jog with this. You want some more detune or more natural on your vocal? It's up to you. So
okay, so I can actually.
So this creates something like something like more 80s style.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you put the latency to max for vocal, because if you put that low, okay, that's good for guitar, but vocal you can also try if you put the latency to low rather than high. But
Okay. Yeah.
this plugin,
I'll try if I detune it some.
Yeah, you can put.
How are the increments here?
Normally it's 5 cents in detune, but you put a little bit more, give it more. The detuning gives a little bit more. So it's up to you to play with that.
So. There's really not that big difference, you know.
Yeah. Or you can also put the stereo to completely zero out and give this middle vocal, doublet vocal effect through one.
Every corner I see to you.
Oh yeah, we can do it.
So this is give you the effect, you know, the same kind of vocal you use, Anthrax vocal, like, you know, in the time of Joey's vocal style. In the mixer from, for example, Among the Living, you use this same kind of vocal triple effect.
Oh yeah.
Because this Emonizer is like a doubler used in the 80s. You know, the Eventide module used in studio in the 80s. The Eventide, the famous Eventide H3000. This is the legendary doubler.
Whoa.
Harmonizer. Wow, yeah, a little subtle reverb. Too much. So nowadays we use fucking auto-tune. That is not human. But in the 80s, we use micro shifting
yeah.
doubler.
Oh yeah, too much reverb.
Yeah, reverb with vocals, so it should be a little bit 50-50, so, you know. Or maybe 40 or 35% on the wet signal.
Oh, these are two. Okay, now yeah. Let's give this a whirl. Much better, I think.
In every corner I see you.
Yeah, that's
We should all agree for me. What makes anybody want to pay?
Or the bass. If you want some ladies, a little bit more, you put a slight reverb on the entire mix, on the master track. So, well, the guitar is well made.
probably better once it's mastered, though.
Yeah.
It will enhance different parts of it, but
Yeah, okay, you're not mastered yet, okay.
no, I can do that too. Maybe we also could do this for fun, you know, have like a maybe some kind of discussion thing going on.
Yep.
Discussing music and instruments and all kind of fun stuff, you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ah, look at this beauty here.
I want one. I want one.
Dean,
The Dean,
you know,
okay.
this is probably the most well-built Explorer I ever bought, you know, which was not expensive.
Okay.
And still it has a lot of weight to it. The mics are, you know...
How many? How many it costs?
I think I paid, I can say in euro it was about 300 euro.
300 euros, that means maybe 400. If you compare euro, it's about a 100 difference. 400.
The only thing I hate is this thing with the switch, you know.
Okay.
It's in the wrong place, man, you
It's
know.
the wrong place, yeah.
Yes, do you know where the correct position is for that one? It's not there, it's right there.
Okay. So, not another Dean guitar? Okay. Okay. Okay.
This is not a Dean.
Oh,
this is,
limited, okay. Okay, this is the
This is LTD, ESP LTD.
ESP.
This is these were made in I think 2099 and 2000. This was the next to last series made in their new factory in Korea, South Korea.
South Korea. So
And then Gibson sued them, so they had to change the design on this.
yeah. Yeah.
I seen people sell these like for $1,500. These in way better shape than mine is though, but I'd say I'd probably get like $700-800 for it. And I bought it the December of 2001.
Oh.
I just got in my paycheck. It must have been December 22nd or 23rd, right before Christmas Eve. I went and bought this from a guy. I paid 550 euros for it. Came with a hard case and the EMG mics, 89 here and 81 in the bridge. And nobody got Christmas presents that year except for me.
That's fine.
You know, this was always my dream guitar, man. And the cool thing about this model is also the body is in alder instead of mahogany, so it's way lighter. It's not a heavy guitar. The case is heavy because it's it
Okay.
needs to be big to have this shape of guitar in it.
Oh, that's fine. Maybe one day we'll try one of this guitar. Well, I can't find it anywhere.
The neck is so beautiful, man. Yeah, you can actually get a similar one if you buy the Gibson 1985.
Yeah.
They come in, and they have the mic changer in the correct position and not, there on the ass end of fucking Chicago. Yeah, they actually do, and they have EMG 81 in the bridge, and oddly enough, an 85.
But the problem with
And,
Gibson, they up priced their guitar recently for
No,
ridiculous
those are not
thousands.
that expensive, actually. I think they're like maybe 550, 600 euro maybe for those with EMGs and everything. But
Okay.
my friend bought one and he said it was the frets were not that good, and what's that called where you put where the strings go, here.
Okay.
He had to change that almost instantly. But the Dean, it was really well set up. Sounds good, and it looks good too. I mean, it's a good-looking guitar. I didn't want only black ones. My red Jackson King V is in the rehearsal room.
Okay.
Because when I started recording this song, it's in E flat, so
Oh.
down to it. So I brought home the other Explorer.
So what string do you use? Or the brand of the strings?
I use Ernie. Was it Ernie Ball?
Ernie balls. Okay.
The green one. Yeah.
One day,
Progress.
maybe one day you can just try the Elixir Nano Web strings.
Elixir.
Elixir.
Are they good?
This is all the strings I use. Only that Elixir Nano Web. They have got some
Nano Web.
anti-rust coating, and they last
Oh.
3 times longer, and they are also
Yeah.
silky on the touch. So
they don't gather, the skin of your.
yeah,
Fingertip.
I still got the Jackson JS11. Okay, this is the first guitar.
How long have you had the strings on that one?
So 3 times long. They last 3 times longer than normal string because they are anti-rust. I got some not too black lid. No, this is
Yeah.
or, but they still got the brilliant. After
Yeah, and it's not, like
so the string.
the sustain.
So the other string is and the string. I don't remember the year of put these strings. This is the first pack of string above on that guitar, and it's still the same. 2015, 16, 17 above these strings, and it's still got the another day in 2020, and they are still brilliant.
But how much have you played with that guitar, though? Played a lot?
A lot. This time I come back with this, and little man Jackson Minion. Already got the same treatment with the Elixir Nano Web.
I like that one.
Still,
Let's do.
so the string a little bit more recent, but still.
The thing is with mastering, I have a friend. He owns a mastering studio. He used to have a studio where he recorded bands, and mixed, but now he only does master work.
Okay.
And the thing, the equipment he's got, analog stuff, rows of gear there, and also some digital stuff. But I started discussing mastering with him. That was a big mistake because he could, have like 10 lectures of 2 hours each for me, and I wouldn't still know the basics.
Oh.
Introduction would be. It's such a deep, you can really dive into that, only that aspect of the whole thing, and you would never be, like master it, master the master.
Yeah,
Or either
there's a
it's
master.
the same with
there's a-
everything.
Oh yeah, they know what they do.
Yeah.
But with all these years, the gears and digital, analog, real gear. Yeah. Oh, stop.
I mean, if it sounds good and you're happy, and it's if you're not gonna demand people money for listening to it,
Yeah.
then it's okay. If you're happy with it, put it out there. That's the main thing. If you're ashamed of it, don't put it out there. Ask for help or do something else.
Yeah.
That's the main thing I'd say.
Yeah.
Very important to think about.
Important because they.
If you like your own music,
Yeah.
that's the music you need to make. Don't make music that you think other people will like. Because that's when you don't make your best music at all.
Be a real artist and not something that do covers, some only instrumental stuff or only technician. You know,
No.
this is. Anyway, this.
No, some of the best guitar solos are not the most advanced. They are the ones with few notes, but with very much, we could say, soul or feeling. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
or tone. Mhm.
Not that.
Those are the ones that I.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, they.
I mean, everybody can play fast, kind of if they want to, but I mean,
Yeah.
but playing, fast but still in structured is maybe more difficult. You have birds over there.
No, yeah, fast. This is, I hate this phenomenon on Instagram. The guitarists on Instagram to do a fast solo because, and a lot of them are fake because they accelerated the video.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like drummers do with the double kicks.
Yeah,
And they
exactly.
play in time. They say.
Fake
Yeah, they're
generation.
playing in time.
Fake generation.
Yeah.
They do all those things. Like,
It's not a contest of playing the most fast. I mean,
music is not a.
how is your creation? That's more important, I'd say.
Anyway, music is not a
Because-
contest. Music is not a competition.
no.
What the fuck is that big idea?
Mm-hmm.
We talk about rappers. Rappers do some rap battle. This is stupid. This
Yeah.
is music. This is not. Fuck.
Yeah. When people, if you say to somebody, well, I play guitar. Oh, have you played for long? Yeah, you played really long, like me too. Oh, then you must be pretty good. That's not a given.
Yeah.
Because I met guys, well, I played guitar for 15 years, they say, and okay, try my guitar, and they can play Smoke on the Water on one string even. It turns out that they had the guitar for 15 years, they maybe played it for the first 2 years, and then it's been on the wall for like 8 years, and then occasionally if somebody comes over who wants to try it or plays guitar, have picked it down, but themselves, no.
No.
They have the guitar for 15 years, but they really haven't played, at all almost. That's so funny because the time you have done it doesn't mean that you necessarily are better.
Oh.
It's well, I played 3 hours a day when I started out. First 2 and then 3. Going more than 3, in the beginning with soft fingertips, that it didn't work for me because I couldn't fret a chord even because my fingers were hurting,
No.
And I'm like, okay, I'll have to put the guitar down now, and just well, I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it,
Oh, so it's time to take.
Right, now-
Sometimes it's time to take a break because
It's important, right, to do that. It is.
so there,
And come back when you really want to do it again.
about hurts.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
see you. I'll send you the mastered version too, and you can see which
Okay.
one when you play it back in the video.
A little guitar
Maybe
like that is light, it's cool, but when you put that, you play with this without any strap, and you hold that between your legs. Now, the legs getting hurt because too much
yeah,
of
yeah.
time and too much
Yeah,
together.
because the King V is good because both
Yeah,
the pointed
more
bits are as long, so it will sit very good on your thigh.
so that
Explorers are actually amazing for that because they have the
the
natural.
natural
Yeah,
natural
they
angle.
are.
That natural angle. Yeah.
Mm.
So that's all for now, folks. That was really long call. Yeah, that was really long. I'll try to get this video a little bit shorter. Maybe another part next time. So see you next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah.